Some of those mornings you see my breath? You can see it outside a little bit. It's definitely fall now. It's a chilly morning driving the kids. I had to throw on a sweater. We got the heat pumping. I turned your butt on, so it's gonna be nice and warm when we drive. Oh, she's a baby. Good baby girl. I love you so much. I'm going to set these down here. I have to move some decorations. Okay, don't mind the mess of the the couch. I really wanted to do a vlog today. I wanted to touch base, give you guys like a little bit of an update. It's been, I don't even know how to explain to you guys what this past little while has been like. And I'm not talking about bad, like, yeah, like we went through some stuff, but it has truly opened my eyes. They are so wide and so, I just feel peace. I feel like I did a video at the beginning of the year or the end of last year talking about like how my goal for 2023 was to just like sit and be content and just like enjoy where I'm at in life and just continue to ride this like self-acceptance, self-love, get to know myself better journey, and to not always be trying to reach for more and just like sit in where we're at and just like enjoy the hard work that you've done for years and years and years to get to the place you're at. And I've always kept that, like, it's been in the front of my mind all year. And this going through the hard season has been, I really proved to myself that the work that I've done in the past and continue to do daily has really paid off. And I can honestly say that when things aren't all sunshines and rainbows, that I'm good, and that I can get through anything, and that I don't have to completely throw away all of the hard work I've done when things get hard, because I've been on a journey of just getting to know myself better, learning how my brain works, know why I act the way I do, why do I react in certain ways, why do I feel certain ways, why do certain things make me cry, why do I feel sensitive about something, why does this make me happy? Like I literally do it all the time. I'm always like trying to figure out more about myself and how I work. And I've always tried that. I've been trying to get to the place I'm at now for my whole adult life, really. And I would, make a little progress, and then life would hit, something would happen, and then I'm just like, but it didn't happen this time. And I was able to pull all the tools out that I know that makes me function, that makes me smile, I was able to make sure that those tools were like extra sharp in my belt to get me through the season that I'm in. So for instance, you guys know routine for me is huge. Routine is the biggest thing that I need in my life. I need structure, I need routine. Like, absolutely the number one thing for me is routine. So when things fall upside down, usually the first thing that goes is routine. So my routine was disrupted, but I still, I knew if I completely went off routine, I would be struggling harder. So before I go to the hospital every day, I always would make sure that my morning routine with the kids stayed the same. I wasn't, can someone drive the kids, or you take the bus, or do that? No, I love driving the kids to school in the morning. I love that conversations we have in the morning. The kids, I find kids really open up, especially I have teenagers, but they open up in the car. Like something about driving in the car, I get the most info from how they're feeling, how their day's going, what's going on with their friend groups, what's going on with school, what's like, I hear it all in the car. It's so sacred to me, that time I have with my kids in the car. So I knew I wanted to keep that because a lot was going on in the family. I wanted to make sure we were still communicating and I was completely like available and listening to them. Like when you're driving, you're all in this one vehicle, you're all looking the same way. It's just like the perfect opportunity to communicate. So I find that even when things are good, I really cherish that. So I wanted to make sure that I was still doing that. So I'm like, okay, no matter what, like it doesn't matter if I'm at the hospital at 6 a.m. or if I'm there at 10 a.m. Like it doesn't, thankfully it didn't matter. So I was like, okay, even though I wanted to be there 24/7, I didn't want to leave. I wanted to be by their side the whole 24 hours of the day, every day. But realistically, that's not going to serve anybody if I do that. So I was like, okay, no, for sure, drive the kids. So I made sure, still drive the kids every single day to school. My process of making coffee, I was so tempted to just go through Starbucks or Tim Hortons, but I was like, no, I love going home and making my coffee. I sit in my chair, I scroll my phone for a few minutes, catch up on what's happening with the people I like to follow, and I just have a slow cup of coffee, me and Ellie snuggle, and that's how it goes. I usually go for a walk too. The walk went out the window. I was like, I don't feel like doing that, and that's okay. Normally I do walk, but I did throw that out for right now. But I would sit and just, and the funny thing is when you're in a really hard season and you see other people living their life and doing all these fun things and cool things and going to pumpkin patches and just doing all the, fun things, I find that is typically hard for me to see when I am not in that same space. But I didn't notice that. I found that it kind of made me feel nice. It was kind of like, oh, I'm so glad I got to see so-and-so at the pumpkin patch. And I was watching Liz from DiscoLiz, her video at Cabana Bay doing Halloween Horror Nights. I'm not a Halloween Horror Nights girl at all. We know this. You guys seen those vlogs. Liz was there firsthand and seen me literally grab a stranger in fear. But she was staying at Cabana Bay and she was doing a vlog on Cabana Bay. And my eyes are tearing up thinking about it because it brought me back to our vacation last October. And I was with Liz. I got to spend a lot of time with Liz. And it was just cool to see her on her staycation and get to enjoy Cabana Bay, which is the most, I love it. It's the most beautiful, fun resort in Orlando. It's a Universal property. And we had so many memories there. So watching her video, I was it just made me feel so good and just brought happy memories to me. So yeah, so I'm going off on a tangent, but I made sure to do that. I made sure to take my medications on time. And then I said, okay, I did the two things that, that kind of fill my cup in the morning. Now I'm ready to serve others. So I would go to the hospital and, spend however long I need to be there. But like I said, I want to be there 24/7 and, it's just who I am. I like to care for and be there for the people I love. That's people often say you should have been a nurse, because I am the first one to step up and help somebody and take care of them. And I'm I could never be a nurse. I couldn't do it. It would they work so hard. They put up with so much. I just know that has never been my journey, but I do enjoy caring for people. So I naturally want to stay and be there the whole time, but I was no, okay, the kids are coming home after school at whatever time it is. I want to make sure I'm home 1 hour before they arrive home so that when they come home, I'm not completely drained from being at the hospital. like mentally, you know, drained. And I want to make sure that I'm able to be like, they can come home and tell me how they're feeling, or tell me about their day, and I'm not just like, oh, I can't hear it. Like, do you know what I mean? So I would make sure I came home at the same time every day, and I would just completely just have my introvert time. I've been really enjoying tea lately. So like, have some tea. And honestly, a lot of the times I'm just sitting and looking out the window. I'm watching the birds. I'm trying to think about like what kind of garden I want to do next year, and just really filling my own cup. So then kids come home from school, do supper, because I do enjoy cooking, which seems so weird for me to say because it always was like the biggest stress ever, and now I like love it. But cook a nice meal for everybody, and then head back to the hospital for the evening. I feel like this camera angle is horrible. Oh, by the way, look at my sweater. I want to show you guys my sweater. Isn't it cute? It says living the pumpkin spice life, and then it has all the cute pumpkin spice cups. And oh, my friend Caitlin, you guys know Caitlin, I'm sure by now. She was the one that used to do the scrunch hood. Well, and I used to always buy her scrunchies. Like, I think I have pretty well every single scrunchie she's ever released. She's so talented. But she has a new shop. It's called Size Wave, and she offers sizing 3X all the way to small, I believe, or extra small. I'm not sure how small it goes. Small or extra small, but, and so she has her own shop, and she's on Etsy. So I'll link her down below, but I purchased this sweater from her, and it's really cute. It's like printed on, like I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she does it, but it's really good quality, and getting this in the mail completely made my day. So, and then she's like, you made my day. I was like, you made my day. Cause, anyway, so I picked this up from Size Wave. I absolutely love it. She's Canadian. She is one of my dear friends, and I really appreciate and cherish her. So she made this sweater. I was so excited to order it, and I can't wait to see her Christmas collection, because I know I'll probably be picking something up from her Christmas collection. But she has her fall and Halloween stuff out now. So if you guys like themed sweaters and stuff, I highly recommend you check out her shop. But what was I saying? I got distracted because I seen myself in the viewfinder, and I was like, oh, I like my sweater. I really like it. Oh, I'm wearing a size 2X. So if that's for, I don't know if that helps you with if you're wanting to know sizing and stuff, but it fits really good and super cozy. I will definitely buy this size again. I really like the fit of it. So anyways, so I would make supper, go back to the hospital for a little bit, and then come back in time to unwind before bed, and not like come back at like 11 p.m. and then go straight to bed. Like, I was coming home at like 8:30, 9, so I could come home and unwind, and then go to bed. So I really feel like that's growth for me, because that's not typically how I handle things. I typically put myself on the backest burner there is. When there's a crisis, I am the first to just drop myself. And I didn't this time. And I've noticed a huge shift. My mindset was strong. It's still strong. You know, I've continued. I didn't automatically fall into poor me. I didn't automatically fall into a negative space, because you guys, when I tell you, I believe with all of my heart, I believe with every part of me in manifestation. I really believe that you get what you put out there. And if I'm just in a really good spot. I feel like I'm really connected to the universe. That's what I believe in. I believe in the universe. I believe there's a higher power. I believe in the universe. I believe that when you're connected and you're able to see blessings, you're able to see the good in people, the good in life. When you're able to see all of that, then you're just showered with good things. I truly, like, you can't tell me different. I believe it so much. and I see it every day in my life. I see it come to fruition every single day. And I just did not want to get on a lower vibration, like disconnected from that belief and let negative in, because it just spirals. It really does. So I'm really proud of myself. I was able to stay positive and able to know no matter what happens, we are good. Like, we are good. We're always good. We have such a strong family. And that's another thing, is like, it really just reminded me, I've always known this, but it really reminded me that I have incredible people in my life. I have the most amazing support. I have people that absolutely love us and is willing to do anything for us. And you see the beauty in a lot of people in hard times. And I was always the first to say, you see the worst in people when times get tough. You see people who aren't willing to help. You see people who, that sort of thing. You see their true colors. I don't like to look at it that way anymore. I don't, because that does not serve anybody. I don't want to focus on people that don't care. I don't want to focus on people who are just kind of like in their own lane, like whatever, because that's their journey. That's nothing to do with me. Do you know what I mean? So I like to focus on everyone that cares and everyone that will do what I'm willing to do for them. And I don't like to focus on, I can't even tell you. Like, before, I was always, instead of focusing on who was doing good, I would always be focusing on the people who didn't say anything to me, or the people who didn't reach out, the people who didn't, like, I would know exactly who it was. Like, exactly. It's just not like that anymore. And I'm really proud of the growth I've seen in myself. And it probably comes with age too, but I did a lot of work on myself in the past few years, and I'm going to give myself credit. Age is part of it, I'm sure, but I am going to give myself credit for a lot of how far I've come. So I just want to update you guys on that. Also, I want to let you guys know Trevor is more than fine. He's wonderful. I sometimes forget that Trevor has been sick in the past because he's doing so well and he feels great. And I had a few people reach out asking if Trevor was okay, because I didn't realize that I was so vague that people automatically assumed it was Trevor. And Trevor's good. We're good. Me, Trevor, and the kids, we're all healthy. We're great. And my family member that is sick is doing really well. And, has a long road, but doing good. We're all doing good. And we're all in this together. We are a strong family. And I'll tell you what, just when you don't think you can get any closer, you do. And we're in this forever together, forever. And I'm really proud to be part of my family. I'm really grateful. And I'm just I feel blessed. Even in the rainy seasons, I feel blessed. So I wanted to update you guys because I know some of you guys wonder or worry, but I just want to show you my shirt again because it's just so cute. Caitlin, you are so amazing. So I don't know why. I kind of thought maybe she did it on a cricket, which I have lots of shirts made by crickets that I love, but I've never had one like this. It's printed. I don't know how to explain it. It's not, I love it. I love it so much. So this is the fit here. This is a 2X. I bought this myself. This is not a sponsored type thing at all, but I just really wanted to support her because she works so hard and I truly believe in her. And I think her work is beautiful. And guess what? I don't like pumpkin spice, but I really like the sweater. So I was like, maybe I'll get this one. And I had a pumpkin spice latte yesterday And I actually did not like it. So I think I'm coming around with the pumpkin spice. So now I feel like this is appropriate. I also wanted to mention that I received my very first advent calendar of Vlogmas. I'm going to keep it a surprise, but I will give you a tiny hint in the sense that it came from a subscriber. Like, they didn't send it, like I bought it, but they gave me the idea. They sent me the link and they were like, I think this is cute. And I was like, I agree. So it is an idea from a subscriber. And I'm really excited for it. It came today and I did not even look at it because I keep my advent calendars a complete surprise until December 1st. I don't even look, like, I don't know what's in it. Like, I mean, I know what's in it, but I don't know, you know what I mean? So I have it hidden away. And I have another advent calendar on the way. So far we have 2. I want to cut back a little bit on the advent calendars this year, but we will see. I don't want to have like 8 like I did last year, however how many I had. I think I'd be happy with like 3 or 4 maybe, but I don't need like 8 advent calendars. So I'm excited about that. I wanted to tell you guys that arrived today, so I can't wait to do my reveal video in December. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. I just wanted to pop in and say hi and let you know we're all doing good. I really appreciate all of your messages, your well wishes, your prayers. We feel them, we see them, and I absolutely appreciate you guys. And I thank you so much for being here. And things will go back to normal soon, but for right now, this is what I have to give you guys. I hope you guys are well. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.